over the binding and cantilever the player's arm away from the soundboard. Listen to this. I'll strum the strings and then just rest 2 fingertips on the soundboard. Not my forearm, just 2 fingertips. Hear the amount of sound that I lose? I'll do it again. Do you hear that? Well, if 2 fingertips loses that amount of response from a top, imagine how much is damped by a whole forearm. So each guitar I have, and I do have a few, each guitar gets an armrest. It attaches by means... Let me just get another guitar and I'll show you the easiest way. It attaches by means of a double-sided adhesive tape on the back. All I do is just peel off the tape, and position it where the curve of the armrest matches the curve of the guitar, so around about there. And press it into place, voila. In addition to giving me up to 20% better soundboard efficiency, it also gives me a much more comfortable contour than the edge of the guitar. And one more thing, and this is a big plus for someone like me who enjoys parking lot picking sessions at bluegrass and folk festivals, it prevents damage to the lacquer of the soundboard from both perspiration and insect repellent. Okay, so back to our song. I expect by now you're playing it twice as fast as I am. How have you been getting on with Violent Cabbage Down? Now, you can pick it as fast or as slow as you like, but remember to keep that thumb rock even. Violent cabbage down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It really is essential to develop what Pete Seeger calls an educated thumb, because a lot of the fun in guitar playing is playing a syncopated finger-pick melody against your thumb rock. Your fingers can take liberties with the tempo, but your thumb, never. Right, let's take a look at a tablature stave. We've marked a C chord on it, and I've also marked a 4/4 bass rock on the 5th, which, when you're holding down a C chord, is held down behind the 3rd fret. And then the thumb rocks over onto the open 3rd string. Now let's vary our bass rock to make it more interesting, because I'm going to play the 3rd count on the 6th string. Now, I know we haven't used the 6th string before on a C chord, but I'm going to fret it at the 3rd fret. I do that by swinging over my 3rd finger like this. Watch again. From the 5th string to the 6th string. Now, like always, I have to remember to swing it back when I played the 6th string. Then we finish our rock on the open 3rd string again. So listen to the rock now that I varied it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Up until now, we've been playing melody notes only on the beat, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll look at our 4 beats on the tablature again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we can also pick notes between the beats. For instance, between count 1 and count 2, for instance. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 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 What I'm doing is just picking the 1st string open with my middle finger. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Try it with me. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Tap your foot to keep your thumb count steady. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 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 Good. Now you can also pick a note between count 2 and count 3. It looks like this, and it sounds like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 1, 2, and 3, first string using my middle finger. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So we can pick between count 1 and count 2, and between count 2 and count 3. How about picking between count 3 and 4? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 Try it with me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 So how's it coming? It's not so difficult, is it? We can also play between count 4 and the first count of the next bar, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and... So let's take a closer look at how we show this on a tablature stave. We first played between count 1 and count 2. And I just picked the first string open with my middle finger. So between count 1 and count 2, I mark on the first string line a 0 to show that I'm picking that string open. And beneath I mark an M to show that I'm using my middle finger. Then I drop a line down to the line that joins count 1 and count 2. And since the rhythm is 1 and 2, 3, 4, I'll put a tie line joining it to the first count. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And if you like to help you remember the rhythm, you can write an and beneath your new note, because we call this new note an and count. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what about an and count between count 2 and count 3? 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Well, like before, we mark the new note, this time between count 2 and count 3. Then we drop a line and we tie it to count 2. And we mark an M for middle finger under it, and again, to help us, we can write the rhythm, which is 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. How about 1, 2, 3, and 4? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 Isn't that easy? Keep your thumb nice and steady. Finally, how about 1, 2, 3, 4, and? 1, 2, 3, 4, and. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So you can pick notes on the beat, or you can pick between the beats. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So you can pick on the beat, you can pick between the beat, and you can pick some on and some between, like this. Yes, that's your new tune. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. So take a look at the tablature. Don't panic, you can play it. However complex a tune looks, remember it's just made up from a number of short bars. So if we just tackle them one at a time, we're sure to get through them. Take a look at the first bar. What would the rhythm be? Well, the giveaway is the way the note is tied. It's tied to the last of the 4 counts, so it has to be an and count. As the other counts are silent, the rhythm would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and... So how would we play this complex bar? Well, it looks to me like a middle finger pick on the open first string, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Good, well, that was an intro bar. The real melody begins when we're given our chord to hold down. So this is what I'll call the first bar, bar 1. First, let's check out the rhythm. Look for the thumb rock, and that'll normally give you your basic counts. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know the tune's in 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's a help. Are there any other counts in there? Yep, between count 3 and count 4. So what does that make the rhythm of the bar? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do you see why I say that? Here are your basic counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have an and count between count 3 and count 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Anything else we should look for in the bar before we play it? We should look for any chord that we'll need, and also what fingers we'll be picking with. Well, we have to hold down a C chord, and every melody note is going to be played by the middle finger. So hold down a C chord and let's get going. Thumb picks the 5th string held down behind the 3rd fret, and your chord will do that automatically. Now, at the same time, your middle finger picks the open 1st string. So, together, try it with me. And again. And once more. Good. Now, count 2 is just your thumb rock onto the open 3rd string. So the first 2 counts sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Count 3 is just your rock onto the 6th string. Don't forget to swing that 3rd finger over to fret it. So the first 3 counts are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See, I told you not to panic. Now we have an and count. The middle finger picks the 1st string. But this time the 1st string is held down behind the 3rd fret. So plonk your pinky down behind the 3rd fret and you should get this sound when you pick it. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and try it. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and good. Count 4 is just your thumb rock again, this time onto the open 3rd string once more. So the whole bar sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Try it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Home-za, home-za, home-za. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Home-za. How are you getting on? Now, if we stick our little intro bar note on the front, we get and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3. My home's good. Let's move on to bar 2. Now, don't worry about that new sign. First of all, check the rhythm. Look for a count that doesn't fall on a thumb. And there's one towards the end. So what's the rhythm? You have thumb, 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 and thumb. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same rhythm as bar 1, okay? Now there's no chord marked above, so that just means that we keep holding down our C chord. So hold it down, and let's try the bar. Oh, wait, what did I forget to check? the right-hand fingering. Good. The first three notes are picked by the middle finger, but that and count is picked by, that's right, the index finger. So let's look at count 1. What do you know? It's the same as count 1 in bar 1. Thumb picks the 5th string held down behind the 3rd fret. Now our chord is still holding it down for us, while the middle finger picks the open 1st string. So, and again, and again. Good. How about count 2? The thumb rocks over to the open 3rd string, just like count 2 in the last bar, but at the same time, the middle finger picks the 2nd string held down behind the 3rd fret. Now our C chord is holding down the 2nd string behind the 1st fret, so it's another job for the indomitable Pinky. I'll toughen that wimpish digit for you. Pinky frets the 2nd string just behind the 3rd fret, so the first 2 counts are 1, 2, 1, 2. Try it with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Count 3. Your thumb rocks back onto the 6th string again, but this time your middle finger picks the 2nd string held down behind the 1st fret. Well, that's easy. You just lift the pinky up, and your C chord is already holding that 2nd string down behind the 1st fret. So thumb on 6th, middle on 2nd string, and again, and once more. So the first 3 counts are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Try it with me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we come to the and count, and it's accompanied by a new sign, an H, and that means hammer. Look at my left hand. Now if I pick a string, say the 3rd, I pick it open, and then I bring a fingertip down hard on that string behind a fret. It'll give me 2 notes for the price of 1. Listen. That's called a hammer-on. And the tablature sign for that is an H, linking the 2 notes produced. So look at the tab again. The middle finger is to pick the open 3rd string, and then the H sign tells us to hammer down with the left-hand fingertip behind the 2nd fret to produce the 2nd note, like this. Now look at the tab again. Look particularly at the 2nd note of the hammer. It's written directly above the 4th thumb rock, isn't it? And that means it should occur simultaneously with the 4th count. So let's look at how we play the count. The thumb is rocking onto the 6th string this time. Why do you suppose that is? Right, because there's so much going on that 3rd string, it would be just awkward. So the thumb picks the 6th string held down by our 3rd finger of the left hand at the exact same time as your finger hammers that 2nd note. Or should I say that your finger must hammer on that 2nd note at exactly the same time as the thumb picks the 4th count. Now remember, you can vary the finger pick notes, but your thumb count should be engraved in stone. So let's go back to our hammer-on. I'd use the 2nd finger of the left hand to hammer with, like this. Let the 1st note ring out. Don't be in too much of a hurry. Don't do this, for instance. 2 distinct notes should be heard. Now let's add the thumb. So try it with me. And 4. So the whole bar is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Try it with me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Well, let's go back to the start and play as far as we've got. The tune starts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Now, bar 3, what's the rhythm? Right, it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, what fingers will we be using? Just the middle finger. Any new chord changes? Nope. We're still holding down our C chord, so let's try it. Count 1. The thumb picks the 5th string held down behind the 3rd fret, still by our C chord, at the same time as the middle finger picks the 2nd string held down behind the 1st fret, also by our C chord. So let's do it. 5th string and 2nd string. Now, country pickers call this picking movement a pinch. So we pinch the 5th and 2nd strings for count 1. Okay? Count 2 is a thumb rock onto the open 3rd string. So count 1, count 2, count 1, count 2. Count 3 is a thumb rock onto the 6th string again. Don't forget to get your 3rd finger across in time to fret it. So 1, 2, 3. Now we come to our and count, and another new sign, a P for pull-off. Now, pull-off is the opposite to a hammer-on. A finger is fretting a string, then that string is picked by your right hand while the note is ringing. The fretting finger is pulled slightly to one side to build a slight tension, then it relaxes and lets the string slip loose, giving us the 2nd note. Try it for yourself. Pick, pull slightly, let it go. So, back to our tab. The middle finger picks the 2nd string held down behind the 3rd fret. As we did in the last bar, we'll use the pinky. Now, while it's ringing, pull it slightly to the side, then let the string pop free, letting the 2nd note of the pull-off ring at the 1st fret. Now, look at the 2nd note of the pull-off. As with the hammer-on, it occurs at the exact same time as the last thumb count, which is a rock onto the open 3rd string. So it sounds, or it should sound, like this. And 4, and 4, and 4, and 4, and 4. So the whole bar sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Now, the 4th bar, that's a nice uncomplicated bar. There are no pitfalls at all, so I'm going to leave it for you to work out. That's your homework, that and the other 3 bars, because next time we'll be completing the tune. So, until then, this is a whole tune. Have a listen to it. So, until then, have fun. Happy playing. Bye-bye.
To get the string-along book and record kit, send a check or money order for $9.95 plus $2 postage and handling to String Along, Center Valley, Pennsylvania 18034. That's String Along, Center Valley, Pennsylvania 18034. Sorry, no CODs. In our next program, John Pearse shows a tuning from Africa.
The D, A, and E tuned an octave higher than standard. And in order to do this, I had to change the gauge of the strings, the gauge of the E, the A, and the D. Now, this is a tuning that I first came across in West Africa. They call it high life tuning. But in Nashville, lots of studio musicians do the same thing, except that they raise up the third string also. That goes up an octave also. They call it high-strung tuning. Well, I've tried it their way, but I prefer this. Now, it's not a good idea to switch between tunings on a guitar, and going between standard and high life or high-strung would really be bad for the instrument. You'd probably warp the neck. But if you see an old cheapo guitar at a yard sale, it could be an idea to get it and leave it set up in a tuning like high life. You just ask your friendly neighborhood music store to sell you a light gauge E, B, and G, plus the octave strings for D, A, and E that would normally be put on a 12-string guitar. Now, this tuning, I find, adds a touch of magic to anything that you play. Here's how I first heard it in Africa.
So don't miss the next program in the String Along series with John Pearse.